Hey Algebra 1 students, today we're going to go over the linear equations review worksheet number 1. I'm going to walk you through some of these problems just so this will refresh your memory on how to do them. So looking at number 2, our point is -3, 5, and our slope is -3 over 5. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to plot our point. Okay, so over 1, 2, 3, up 5. Sorry, over -3, up 5. I should specify that. And then we are going to go down 1, 2, 3, over +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so then go ahead and connect those two lines, and it'll look something like that. Go ahead and move on over to number 3. So this is in slope-intercept form. Okay, so slope-intercept is y equals mx plus b. Okay, so our m is -2 over 3. Our b is a +1. Okay, m is slope. B is your y-intercept. Remember, the y-intercept always goes on the y-axis. So we're going to go up +1 on the y-axis. Okay, and then our slope is -2 over 3. So we're going to go down -2 over +3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I want to put a point over on the top left-hand side. So I'm going to go up +2 over -3. Okay, because remember, if it's a negative slope, that negative sign can only go to one of the numbers, not both. And then go ahead and connect your points. That is a very bad line, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. Alright, so again, this is a slope-intercept, okay? There is no y-intercept here, so it's the same thing as saying +0 at the end. So when it has no y-intercept, we are going to start at 0, okay? Because it's the same as saying +0. The coefficient in front of x would be a 1. And remember, we want to write our fractions we want to write our slopes as a fraction, so it should be rise over run. So I'll put that here. Okay, so we're going to rise 1, run 1. Rise 1, run 1. Okay, if we wanted to put some in the bottom left-hand corner, we'd go down -1 over -1. Down -1 over -1. Because a negative over a negative, that's a positive. Okay, it would equal a +1. So that is why we can do that. Alright, and then go ahead and connect your points. Easy way to check your work is we had a positive slope here. Okay, x is positive. See how our graph is increasing? Okay, we have a positive graph. Quick and easy way to check your work. Alright, and we are going to go over, flip to the next page. Alright, so moving on to these ones, we have solve each equation. You should get a nice answer for each problem, and then circle your answer. So by nice answer, I mean it's going to be a whole number, not a fraction or a decimal. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at number 7. Alright, so on number 7, first step is to distribute that 2 to everything inside the parentheses. So we have 2 times -3x, which is -6x. 2 times 2 is a +4. Bring down the rest of our problem, or rest of our equation. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. So x minus 6x, that gives us 5x. Well, -5x, sorry. plus 4 equals negative 1. All right, and then we want to get x by itself, or the variable on a side by itself, so we need to subtract 4 from both sides, and that gives me negative 5x equals negative 5. Right now it's saying negative 5 times x, okay, so we want to undo that. So the opposite of it would be dividing. The opposite of multiplication is division. So we divide both sides by negative 5 to get x equals 1. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 10. All right, so for number 10, again, the first thing we are going to do is distribute that 5 to everything inside the parentheses. So 5 times 3x is 15x. 5 times negative 11 is negative 55. Bring down the rest of our equation. All right, now we're going to combine like terms. 15x minus 7x, that gives me 8x minus 55 equals 1. Okay, next thing we're going to do is add 55 to both sides because we want to get the variable on a side by itself. So then that gives us 8x equals 56. 1 plus 55 is 56. All right, right now it's saying 8 times x, and we want to get x by itself. So we have to undo that multiplication with division. So we divide both sides by 8 to get x equals 7. All right, the rest of these you will be able to do with the help of these two problems. Please feel free to reach out if you have any other questions. Thanks.